We tend to sort of like prepare ourselves, that sort of thing. I will get into that later. So initial touch is just like in massage therapy. It's gentle. I tend to take contact on the bottom of an exhale, and I'm just stretching sort of almost fascia and the bones with her breath, if I were watching her breath. Just as a first initial touch. And here I'm coming into rocking. I'm rolling the thighs open, and I'm even turning the feet. I'm sort of spiraling the feet. The idea is the motion is almost trying to bring the soles of the feet toward the ceiling. That's not going to happen, but that's what I'm doing. You can go up and down the feet. You can rock, forward rocker into the heels. Rocking the feet inward. There's all sorts of different sort of tempos that you can do. You can do 1 foot at a time.
And is this your 3, you do this 3 times, whatever movements you're doing? Or this is not yet 3?
Not really. In the feet, you can just do what feels good. Mm-hmm. You kind of feel like that's about right. I like to also pick up the feet and just sort of hang the hips a little bit. And this is really, I just might like offer a little nudge with my shoulders and let my arms and her legs just hang.
Nudge with shoulders, what do you
like
mean?
I just like give a little momentum with my body. So in order to do the feet, you do the top of the feet one at a time. You start at that golfo marma. There's a little divot right in the top of the foot, and you can sort of feel that in your own self. I tend to flex their foot, and it sort of sucks in right there. Mm. I go thumb over thumb, and then I pull out. So I'm working foot line 1 and 5. I'm rocking with my body. I'm in archer stance, we sort of saw earlier. I flick off the toes, and I push this away. This might be considered like a minor meta sweep. A meta sweep would be something like this. You do this as sort of a transition. You'll see more of it. Golfo marma, line 2 and 4. Polishing pennies, massaging the toes, flick off. It's almost like if you've ever seen like hands-on Reiki, something like that you might have like an imaginary fire behind you, and you put things into the fire in order to release them. Like get rid of anything unnecessary, polishing it, that sort of thing. So that's you could do 1 at a time, do single leg, and then come back, hit the same top lines, come onto the other leg. If I'm doing the soles of the feet, this I can do either way, bilaterally or unilaterally, doesn't matter. But if I'm doing it bilaterally, remember that line, or that point is just above the calcaneus. Right? That's where that line sort of connects, and I'm rocking up, and I'm working foot line 1 then, coming out the big toe. And there really isn't a wrong way to do this. You can do foot line 1, and then 5, and then 2, and then 4. You could do 1, 2, 3, 5, 4, 3. When I get to like 4 and 5 generally, I will take my elbows toward my belly button. So I'm still bone stacking. You don't have to. You can still keep the hands up here. I just tend to, I don't know, maybe my hands aren't big enough in order to kind of wrap around in order to get those bottom ones. So that's a little bit of foot line. If I were to palm up the legs, I'm rolling the hands open, or the legs open. Notice my arms are stacked. Most of this, it's passive body stacking, body weight. I'm not pushing. So my hands are also really soft too. So here's that cat rock. walk back down.
Stop at the hip.
Yeah. I mean, you could go all the way up. Go all the way up to the head. So that would be like a double leg palm, palming the legs.